trying to make my wife's Jeep happy, or my wife happy. This could backfire. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. And that's right, today I'm gonna make an attempt. I'm gonna try to make my wife's Jeep happy. Now, what am I talking about? Well, this morning I got up early and I actually washed my Jeep Gladiator and my Ram truck. Well, my wife came out and she saw that and asked me, well, you gonna wash my Jeep? Now, I don't know about you guys, but when the wife asks, are you gonna wash my Jeep? It typically means you're gonna wash my Jeep. So I really didn't want to use the soap and the hose and everything else. So I've decided that I'm going to use some of this Waterless Wash, Shine, and Protector. I'm not sponsored by these guys. I just have some. I wanted to try it. And what you're supposed to do is spray a little bit on a cloth, spray some on the surface, rub all the dirt and junk off, and then buff it up with a second, I guess, towel. So the Jeep is quite dirty. I don't know if you guys can see it or not on the finish, but it is pretty dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this stuff. I'm hoping that it doesn't leave any scratches. That's where I could be in trouble. So we're gonna get to it. But before we do, if you're new and you haven't before, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, assuming this works out right and there are any. Let me sit you down. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. According to the directions, I'm supposed to spray some of this on a towel. Well, you gotta turn it on first. All right, I've done that, and then you're supposed to spray it on the surface. So we're gonna start right up here in the corner. I'm gonna spray a lot, because I do want this to be a rather quick job, by the way, because I hate doing this stuff anyway. But let's go ahead, here we go. Again, we're looking for no scratches, nothing funky, just a nice, clean, good smelling, because this stuff does smell good, Jeep. So we'll see what happens. So far, so good. You're supposed to wipe it on like that, and I'll have to get a footstool. I can't reach up there, but we'll wipe it on like so, and then you're supposed to buff it with a clean, dry cloth. So there we go. And it is making a heck of a difference, although, you could be using water on a rag and make this kind of difference, but there we go. So we've got it wiped off. Let me grab you guys. I'll show you. You can see the difference, I think. I hope. Right here, between the two areas. I'm not sure, again, how well it's going to show up, but this is clean and this is dirty. So I'm going to go ahead, finish up the hood, and then we'll come back on. I'll show you that, and then I'll finish the whole vehicle, and we'll take a look at it when it's done. One thing I do want to note, on the grill, there are some bug guts. So hopefully this stuff will take that off as well, and then I'll have to use just a cloth. I'll actually use the same material, or the same product, and we'll take care of the black bits too, because you can see these are dirty, as well as the steps and all that stuff. So we do have a lot of other dirty stuff to take care of as well. So without further ado, let me go ahead and finish the hood. Wish me luck. Okay, there's the hood. It's doing pretty well. It has a nice sheen or shine to it. I'm impressed so far. That stuff is working. And there's many different kinds of this. I'm sure they probably all work the same, but it looks pretty good to me. So we'll tackle the grill next. And then we'll do the rest of the truck and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, about 30 minutes later and a bit of sweat. It is hot out here. Somewhere in the 80s and humid. I know it's rough. I know other parts of the country aren't quite as lucky. But let's take a look. It's all done. This stuff never ceases to impress me, and I'm talking about this material or product in general. You spray it on, you wipe it off. Everything looks really good to me. I mean, look how shiny that is. See if you can see my hand in there. Yeah, look at that. Look how shiny that is. It came out well. I did wash the windows. And by the way, I did use that same product on all the black bits too. So the fenders, the front bumper, even the headlights. There's the other fender. On down the sides, you can see what it looks like. I did not use it on the windows. It looks like I missed a couple spots there. I hate washing windows more than I hate washing vehicles altogether. But you can see down the sides, the steps, much better than they were. Of course, the fender flares across the back. Even did the spare tire with it. Look how shiny that thing is. Wow, awesome. Tow hooks, did those. Even the tail lights. On down the other side, you can see what it looks like. It came out really well. Very happy with the job. And I have to say, I do prefer this method to washing because, you know, when you wash, you're basically going to do the same thing except from a bucket of water. I mean, you're going to have a soapy mitt, you're going to go over the whole thing, then you have to spray it off. And then if you do it like I do it, you pull it in the garage, you towel dry it. Meanwhile, water keeps running out from every little crevice everywhere. So if you don't get it, which you never do, then you have these streaks down the side of your paint. That's a bummer. I don't like that. This way there are no streaks or anything. Honestly, the only thing that concerns me would be any kind of micro scratching or anything because you're not spraying the dirt off. I think ideally you would spray the dirt first and then go ahead and use this stuff, but you really shouldn't use it when the truck is soaking wet. So you'd almost have to let it dry. Then you're going to have water spots. So this is really the only way to do it as far as I'm concerned. But let's take a look. Here are the two rags that I used. You can see they're rather dirty, but not as bad as I would have thought. Really not too bad at all for washing a whole vehicle that just had some pollen and dust and a little bit of mud on it from where she had driven through something. But this is me trying to make my wife happy by cleaning her vehicle. And you know, the good thing about it, she didn't come out here while I was doing this. So I could tell her, she doesn't watch my videos, she'll never know. I could tell her that, yeah, I did take it outside and wash it with a hose the regular way, and she'll never know the difference. Unless one of you people tell her, don't do that. If you do, you're gonna lose your man card. I'm just saying. Or your woman card. I don't know, but you can't do that. Let's keep it between you and I. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Just as good as washing it with a bucket the traditional way? I'd be curious to know. And if there's a different or better product out there to try, a waterless car wash, then leave a comment down below and let me know. I will leave a link to this particular product down below in case you want to check it out. Also, real quick, if you didn't in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas. And Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks. For now. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. Stay clean out there. Bye.